I want to bring your attention to a website called jobloss.ai. And it's basically a website that tracks live companies, roles that are being automated by AI, where you can actually see real job, real data, real time happening as we speak to actually showcase you which jobs are the most risk and which jobs are already companies are coming out and saying, hey, we're actually going to lay people off because we're going to replace them with AI. And so I pulled it up this week and I actually want to walk you through some of the numbers that I saw, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And because these numbers are real, they're current, and I think it tells a story that we need to pay attention to. But before we dive in, I'm Elena, a career coach, talent development professional, and former recruiter. And in these conversations, we get rid of all the corporate fluff and I give you practical strategies that you can apply in your careers today. So let's dive in. So here's what we know from the data that we looked at today. So in 2025, so just last year, 55,000 US jobs were directly attributed to AI in layoff announcement, meaning the company said, yep, this is happening because we're adopting AI, right? That sounds like a lot, and it is, but the really scary part is that it's 9x from 2024. So it's 9 times in just 1 year. That is pretty scary. In January 2026 alone, in 1 month, we had 7,624 layoffs that were directly linked to AI adoption. And a brand new study dropped actually literally earlier this month from Tufts University of Fletcher School. And they said they released basically something called the American AI Job Risk Index, where they found that 9.3 million of US jobs are at risk of displacement in the next 2 to 5 years, right? And what's interesting is that a lot of the jobs that they were talking about, which stood out to me, are jobs that are actually computer programming, marketing, financial analyst, right? These are not like low skilled jobs. These are jobs where people have built years of experience to get those jobs. They probably got education, right? They got certifications in many cases. So these are white collar jobs. These are the jobs that, typically you would think they probably have a future, and they're actually the most impacted here. And of course, the other thing they kind of looked at is the other group that is really at most risk, which is 6.1 million workers that are working in clerical and administrative roles. So think scheduling, document management, some kind of coordination, right? These are definitely at risk as well. Now, it would be very easy for me to take these numbers and turn it into a fear episode.